This is the very important note what we can talk about. Actually, in the exam, you have to write each series shunt individually. They will ask either any one type of question, so you have to go with that. If they ask for series and shunt, then you have to write off this block diagram. Then you have to write what is the amplifier gain on that. Then you have to write what is the feedback gain for them. Then you have to identify what is the gain with feedback. Then you have to find out what is input resistance and what is output resistance. So here, instead of writing input resistance, output resistance, I have done together. Here input resistance, there is a two possibility, series and shunt. In this case, if it is series shunt means this one is series input resistance. So you have to go for the series input resistance option. Similar way, I have done as a shunt output resistance also. So that shunt output resistance derivation you have to do here. I have made as a one summary of that one, what we can do it from RIF and ROF. In RIF, there is a two type input resistance, series and shunt. So series we got as a 1 plus beta A into Ri, and series output we got as a 1 plus beta A into R0. This derivation from the previous derivation output I have taken. Similar way, shunt means it is Ri divided by 1 plus beta A. Shunt output, similar way that instead of Ri, R0. R0 divided by 1 plus beta A. Okay. So if they ask for the this type, series resistance means you have to go for series input resistance, and here shunt means shunt output resistance. Okay. So this R0 divided by 1 plus beta A is the answer for your series shunt, and 1 plus beta A into Ri is the input series resistance. I hope you are following. Similar way you have to do for all the four. So here I have not explained individually, I explained together, but in the exam you have to write individually all those stuff. Okay. So if it is one more example, if I take shunt and shunt, so first you have to make it as a, if they ask for the shunt and shunt, you have to write this block diagram. Then you have to find out amplifier gain. For this amplifier gain is output is V0, input is Vi, so it is nothing but V0 divided by I, that is the amplifier gain. Similar way you have to find out feedback gain, that is already we discussed IF divided by V0. Then you have to go for the gain with feedback. If you know A and beta, you can find out using this formula. Then here input resistance in shunt you have to check. See, input resistance RIF in shunt is this one. So you have to go with this formula, Ri divided by 1 plus beta. Similar way shunt, so shunt output resistance means you have to go for ROF, this one, again nothing but R0 divided by 1 plus beta. You cannot write anything directly, you have to write the whatever derivation I have done shown there, that you have to write. Okay, depending upon this. So you have to know how to do the series input resistance, series output resistance. Similar way shunt input resistance, shunt output. If you understand all those stuff, you can write your own individual. Let's discuss some feedback problem. For inverting op-amp circuit, if Vs is equal to 1 volt, Vi is equal to 5 millivolt, and V0 is 5 volt, find the beta and open loop gain. So here the thing is, beta means we know that it is a feedback factor. What is this open loop gain? Here there is a two type of gain. One is we are called as a gain of amplifier. Another one usually we called as a AF, okay? Gain with feedback. So this gain with feedback is nothing but the combination of both amplifier gain and feedback gain. So this formula already we know that V0 by Vs. When you simplify, we got as a divided by 1 plus AB. So this is the one more very important formula. From this formula, we can find out with gain. But here, what they asked as a open loop gain. What is this open loop gain means? There is a two type of gain also named. One is open loop, another one is closed loop. Closed loop is nothing but which is connected between output to input, and it is a closed one. So AF is nothing but it is a closed loop. Okay. Similar way, A is nothing but, A means gain of amplifier, is nothing but also called as a open loop gain. Why? Because it is not connected to anywhere, only this portion we are taking, and it is a open loop because it is not closed to the feedback to the network. So this one known as a open loop gain. So the major formula whatever we have is already we know that the formula like we have V0 is equal to A into Vi. This is the one major formula we have. Then we have Vf is equal to beta V0, another one major formula, and Vi is equal to, here we are talking about negative feedback, so Vs minus Vf. Okay, and then we have one more the formula Af is equal to A divided by 1. So anywhere you are doing any type of feedback, we are going with any of this one formula. Nothing new formula we are discussing, only doing some portion of this formula. So we will discuss here which are the formula we can use. Here our aim is to find first beta. So solution, first we will find out what is beta. So beta we can use the formula like Vf divided by V0, we can use it. So Vf divided by V0. The issue is here Vf is not given, Vs given, Vi given, V0 given. So V0 given, no issues. So Vf how to find? Go on, check it out. We have one more formula. From this we can say that Vf is equal to Vs minus Vi. From this formula we can use as a, we know the Vi value, it's nothing but 5 milli, and we know the value of Vs, it's nothing but 1 volt given. So 1 volt minus 5 milli is equal to, you will get as a Vf. So you can find out Vf from this. Once you find out Vf, apply that to the, here beta is equal to Vf by V0. So you know the Vf value, we know the V0. V0 is nothing but 5 volt. From this you can find out beta. So we will get as a beta value is something like 0.199. Similar way, we have to find open loop gain. So open loop gain means we have to find A. A is equal to V0 divided by Vi. So apply this formula from the first this one. So V0 we know that it is a 5 volt and Vi is equal to 5 millivolt. So from this part 5 divided by 5 milli is nothing but 1 divided by 5 get cancelled, 1 milli. So it is known as 1000. Next problem we will discuss about, if 1 by beta is 5 times of AF and A is equal to 1000, find the loop gain and values of beta and AF. So in this case the thing is A is given, so our aim is to find what is beta and AF. So for that one relation is given, that is 1 by beta is 5 times of AF. We can write like this, the 5 times AF is equal to 1 by beta. This is the given stuff, and also we know that gain is equal to 1000. So we can use the thing AF beta A together formula. AF is equal to A divided by 1 plus A beta, where apply 1 by beta is equal to 5 AF. So if you want beta, then beta is equal to 1 divided by 5 AF. So from this rule, wherever beta is there, you can apply this and you find out AF, or opposite operation also you can do. That means AF is equal to 1 divided by 5 beta. This also you can apply and you can find out the stuff positive. So I am going with this one. AF is equal to 1 divided by 5 beta. So we can write here 1 divided by 5 beta is equal to A divided by 1 plus A beta. Here the only one unknown, that is beta, and A value is given 1000. Apply that. So 1 divided by 5 beta is equal to A means 1000 divided by 1 plus 1000 into beta. So now solve the beta. What it? From this we will get beta is equal to 0.00025. Now apply for the our formula 5A. F is equal to 1 by beta, or AF is equal to 1 by 5 beta. So apply that. AF is equal to 1 divided by 5 beta. So value is 1 divided by 5 into 0.3 times 0.25. So you will get answer is 800. This is the final answer for finding beta and AF. Next we will discuss about one more problem. In a negative feedback amplifier, A is equal to 100, beta is equal to 0.04 and Vs is equal to 50 millivolt. Find A, gain with feedback, B, output voltage, C, feedback factor, and D, feedback voltage. So first we can find out what are the given things. So given is A is equal to 100 given, beta is equal to 0.04 and Vs is equal to 50 milli. So you want to find in A, like gain with feedback is nothing but AF. We know the formula A divided by 1 plus A beta. So here A is given, beta is given, so very easy. 100 divided by 1 plus 100 into 0.04. When you simplify, you will get AF value is something called 20. Go for the second one, B, output voltage. So output voltage nothing but V0. V0 can be written as a two type of formula. One is A into Vi. Here Vi is unknown, so we cannot use this formula. One more, using AF into Vs. Yes, we can use, because AF is, we find it, and Vs is given 50 milli. From this 20 into 50 millivolt you can get as a 1 volt. This is what V0 you can get. And C is feedback factor, that is nothing but actually beta. Here anyway beta is already given, so just a simple way that you have to know that feedback factor is nothing but beta. So beta value already given, so directly take that one, 0.04, no calculation required. In the D, feedback voltage. So feedback voltage is nothing but Vf. We know that Vf is equal to beta into V0, or you can use I is equal to Vs minus Vf formula also. Anything you can use. Anyway, beta is given, so it is 0.04 into V0 also we got as a 1 volt. So very simple. So you will get as a 40 milli. Next problem. The voltage gain without negative feedback is 40 dB. So it is given in decibel. What is the new voltage gain if 3% negative feedback is introduced? So here the thing is, tricks is, they are given in dB, one thing. Second one, they are given in negative feedback, as a feedback gain is how much, and our aim is to find voltage gain without negative feedback, that is A. So A value is given is 40 dB. So we required A in a non-unit form. So 40 dB we have to remove. For that we can use the formula like it is 10 log A is equal to 40 dB. So if you apply this one, you will get A is equal to 10,000. You have to do anti-log of 40 dB. So you will get 10,000. Now here the trick is given that feedback gain is 3%. 3% means the 3% of 10,000 we can call as a 0.03. So if you take 0.03 as a gain, so apply the formula AVF is equal to A divided by, or AF is equal to A divided by 1 plus A beta. Apply this one. So A is 10,000 divided by 1 plus 10,000 into 0.03. So you will get final answer is 33.2.